makeup routine, do a little get ready with me, and show you guys what products I've been using lately and all that. I haven't really done one of these in a while, so wanted to do that. As always, I start off with a clean face, and then I use my Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I still use this stuff religiously day and night, even though you're not supposed to use it in the morning. My skin's super sensitive. This is the only thing I've ever used that hasn't caused me to break out and actually prevents breakouts. I tend to break out when my skin gets too dry, so as long as I have that on my face, I'm fine. So I've definitely become dependent on it, but it works really well. I'm just hoping they never like change the formula up on me. But all right, so I just applied some Vaseline on my lips, and then next I'm going in with my primer. This is the Flesh, I don't know what it's called, but it's like kind of like a dewy finish. So I just apply this all over my face. Sorry if you hear like background noise. I'm pretty sure Brendan's watching SpongeBob. It's what it kind of sounds like. What are you watching?
SpongeBob. It's from season 1, so it's like...
Oh, it's actually good.
Yeah, exactly. It's the ones we used to watch.
Hey, that's not Dutchman. That's SpongeBob. SpongeBob.
Arr. Whoa.
Do your best SpongeBob impression.
Oh,
Hi.
I'm ready.
mine was better. Jasper, your turn.
Alright, so I'm going in with the Toofaced Born This Way, and I actually mixed 3 different shades. So I use the natural beige, the sand, and the warm sand shade. I just go in kind of with lighter colors underneath my eyes and the inner parts of my face, and then go a little darker here, and then kind of mix it all depending on, because I've been getting tans and then not being tan, so I kind of like having the option to make it a little bit lighter or darker, and I find that with 3 shades I can really customize it. All right, now I'm just gonna blend it all out. All right, just making sure this is even with my body, my neck. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow. And I do have extensions on right now at the moment, but if you want a recommendation for falsies, here, I'll show you what I was using before I got them done. So I got these in bulk through Amazon. This is the Ardell Studio Effects, the Demi Wispies, and these were just my go-to before I got the extensions. I took a little break from extensions, but I'm back on it because it's really easy when you're traveling. So yeah, so I'm gonna go in with my Sweet Peach Too Faced palette. I'm using these 2 colors. Just running it along my crease. Next, I'm gonna go in with a darker shade. I'm gonna use this one right here and just work that more into my outer crease area. And then I'm gonna take this Luscious, which is just like a shimmery champagne color, my finger, and then just do like a little bit right there. All right, next is brows, using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And I've shown this trick in a video before, and I still do this. So basically when I dip the brush into the pot, I use a piece of paper towel or tissue, and I kind of just, do I have one here? So what I do to keep the brush's shape is every time I dip it into the pomade, I take a piece of tissue or toilet paper or whatever, and then I kind of just like squeeze the brush tip so that way the brush is more precise and it keeps its shape. And I go ahead and use it. So I like to do that to just make sure my brush works longer so I don't have to keep buying new brushes as often. My mom just called me. Gotta call my mom back. Mama.
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Mama.
Okay, Tom.
All right.
That's it.
Thanks,
The whole
Mom.
story.
Okay.
Have fun.
Thanks, Ma.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Next, I'm applying my favorite bronzer. This is the Sweethearts bronzer by Toofaced. I'm just running this along my cheekbones and around my face and on my neck. Alrighty, so after that, I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Also been using this since like 2016. So I like to apply a coat at first and then let it sit for a little bit while I do my concealer, and then add about 2 or 3 more coats throughout the rest of the time I'm doing my makeup. I think I'm actually gonna do a little bit of a wing today. I always like using a felt tip pen, and I've been doing wing liner for a very, very long time, and for some reason, some days I can do without it, but other days I feel like I look really weird without it, and today is one of those days. All right, next I'm going to do some concealer, which I actually just go back and use one of these. I just realized that this is actually a concealer. This isn't a foundation. I've been thinking this was foundation like this entire time. I've been using this for several months now. I used the Tarte concealer before, and then I was recommended to use this, but I didn't realize it was also a concealer. No wonder it works really well. And I don't have to use that much, which I really like. Anyways, so I go in with the lightest shade and mix it with that medium shade. So I'll do like 3 dots of the light. I'll do the medium shade, just like a swipe. And then blend that out. Kind of just like dot it, and then also add a little bit to my forehead, bridge of my nose, from here, and here. And then if you want, you can bake and add powder and all of that, but I'm not gonna do that today just because I don't really want to, but it will make it last longer, and I tend to do that like for nights out and things like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more bronzer just to kind of transition to that area so it's not too light. Next is highlighter, blush, and lip gloss. So I'm gonna go in with this baby. This is the NARS the multiple, I don't know what that means, but basically it's like a little shimmery blush stick. Has a little pink tint, so I just kind of dot it very, very lightly and then blend it out. This just gives me a little bit of a rosy glow. And I'm using the Flesh highlighting drops and just putting this right here. All right, and then next, I'm wiping off my lips. So what I like to do is in the beginning put that Vaseline or lip gloss or lip balm on. That way throughout my makeup process, all the foundation kind of gets on the top coat of that, and then when I wipe it off, it's a lot easier than without it, because I cannot do foundation or concealer all over my lips and then lip color on top. I feel like it's still just super dry and like weird looking. So I'm going in with, let's see, what lip color do I want today? I'll use this. So this is the Fenty Beauty Mademoiselle matte lipstick in Spanked, and I like to just kind of dot this a little bit just for color. Kind of dab the excess product off. And this baby, this here is magic. This is the Toofaced lip injection. If you don't know about it, I'm about to put you on. All right, so this is before, and then I'm gonna put this on. And it's just like a clear gloss, so you can really put it on any lip color or even by itself. And what it does is it basically gives you some sort of like allergic reaction, because no joke, it's kind of painful, but it really does look like you got lip injection. So it'll last for about like 30 minutes or so. I always have one on hand to like reapply throughout, usually the nighttime I wear this a lot. The day I'll maybe apply it like once or twice and then whatever. But I always like having it when I go out just so I'm constantly looking plump. But it has like a nice little shine to it, but it physically does swell your lips up. Like it makes your lips sting and tingle. And I was sitting down with Brendan one day and I was like, hey, do you want to try this lip gloss? And he was like, what? I'm like, you don't know what it's like to be a girl, the things that we put ourselves through in the name of beauty. And I said, I apply this stuff all the time and it's like you're having an allergic reaction. And he was like, let me see about that. So I put it on him. I put like a little on because I didn't want to like overwhelm him. And he was like, no, that's not enough. Put on more. And I was like, okay. So I put on like a bunch of this on his lips. Not even like 3 minutes later, he was like, get this shit off of me. It's burning. So yeah, it's already burning right now. All right, so while that is doing its thing, what else do I need to do? Oh yeah, another coat of mascara. Alrighty, I think that's pretty much all I do for my everyday makeup. Just kind of switch out lip colors and maybe make the eye color lighter or darker depending on what I'm feeling, and then with or without the wing liner. But that's pretty much it. These are all the products that I have in my everyday makeup bags. I've been using them for the past at least like a year or two, all of these products. And obviously I'm not any like makeup guru, but I know I like watching these videos just so I can kind of try new things if they work for other people. And everyday makeup doesn't have to be perfect anyway. It kind of is just whatever makes you feel comfortable and enhances your own features. So this is kind of the same routine I've been doing for a very long time, just like slightly different products and whatnot. But yeah, let's see what my lips look like now. Alright, so that's basically it for my everyday makeup routine. I hope that you guys liked it. I know it's pretty basic, but it is what I do, and I will be sure to include all the products I use in the description box below as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful day.